What is up, everyone, and welcome back for another video of Ivan's Chicano Kitchen. My name is Ivan, and on today's episode I'm going to be making chocolate almond brioche with banana and Dalgona whipped cream French toast. I know it's a mouthful, and so is this going to be when I make it. So it's going to be a delicious French toast that I make with this delicious brioche. I'm going to make an awesome dip that I'm going to dip the brioche in. I'm gonna top it with powdered sugar, and like I said, a little bit of banana and that Dalgona whipped cream viral drink that everybody's making. I'm gonna use that as a whipped cream instead of as a coffee drink, of course. So you're gonna get a little bitter, some sweet, some freshness from the banana, and it's gonna be super great and awesome. So come along with guys, and let's get cooking. Okay, everyone, so our first step for our recipe today is going to be for us to make our egg mixture. So we want our French toast to be custardy. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically make a custard mix without making it into custard. And that's basically going to be milk, eggs, and vanilla extract. So we're going to just take those, and that's going to be our mix. You want to add layers of flavor, like I've always said, at any part of your meal, so you can eventually end up with something really great. So we're going to take our milk, which I have right over here. I have 1 cup of milk. We're going to drop that right in there. I have 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. I have the very normal one, nothing fancy. You can use whatever kind you like. The better vanilla the extract, of course, the better it's going to taste. So we're going to drop that in there. We like a lot of vanilla. It's going to taste delicious. And we're going to crack 3 eggs. So be careful, you don't want to drop the shell in there. 2 and 3. And there it is, 3 eggs. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to clean my fingers off. Okay, and I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to mix that really, really well. Make sure that your yellow and your white is mixed really well, because then when you're cooking it, it doesn't cook right if you don't mix it well. So let's go ahead and do that. It smells really, really great. It smells like a flan, like something like that. It's super delicious. Speaking of flan, I think I'm going to make that in one of my future episodes, because I make a really delicious and super duper easy version that costs like $7 or less, and it's made with really great ingredients. So look out for that recipe in the future. Okay, now we're going to set that off to the side, and now I'm going to take my beautiful chocolate almond brioche, which I bought at actually Walmart, something that I didn't think I would find there, but the one near my house actually has a bakery where they make fresh French bread, hamburger buns, all kinds of different little delicious kind of breads like this. And we're going to go ahead and take our bread, and we're going to slice a few slices off of that. You want to make it nice and not too thin. That way when you make your French toast, the custard mixture soaks into it really, really well. So there you go. You can see the marbling from all this chocolate in there. It's going to be super good. I'm going to set this off to the side. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our mixture, which we mixed really well. I'm going to put this right over here. And we're going to drop our pieces of French toast in there. Our brioche, actually, and we want that to soak in there really well. That way you can get a nice, delicious, soft, almost custardy interior. So you want that to just chill in there, leave it alone while we prepare the rest of our ingredients. And with that, we'll be back in a moment once I clean up a tiny bit, and I'll be making the Dalgona mix, which is hand whisked, or if you have a hand mixer, you can use that. I'll be hand mixing. I don't have a hand mixer, and I do have a table mixer, like one of the bigger ones to make dough, but it's too big, I don't want to move it. And I have the hand power, so I'll be mixing it by hand. So let's be back in a moment. Okay guys, so our next step is going to be for us to make our Dalgona whipped topping. And it's super easy to make. It's basically 2 tablespoons of any dehydrated instant coffee of your liking. I use Café de la Olla, which has a little hint of cinnamon, and it's definitely what we like for the most part in our household. Whenever we do drink instant coffee, for the most part we drink brewed coffee. It's going to be 2 tablespoons of regular sugar, just a tiny bit more, and we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of hot water. So you drop that in there, and then you whip that. So we're going to basically mix that until we get a delicious whipped topping. It's going to take a minute, so let's record a little bit, show you guys the beginning, and I'll show you guys in another minute. Alrighty guys, as you guys can see, it has thickened up beautifully, and we're going to mix this just a tiny bit more. You want to whip as much air into it as possible, and I'm going to be dropping my French toast onto our griddle right after this. So for you coffee lovers out there, you guys are definitely going to like this, and for any of you guys that like delicious French toast, you guys are going to love this too. So it's basically for everybody. Okay guys, as you can see here, nice and creamy, and gooey. So we're going to set this off to the side, close our sugar up, and we're going to drop our French toast, which I just took out of our custard mixture, and I'm going to be dropping that onto the grill. And here I have my banana, which I'll be slicing up. Oh, I can do that now actually. Take that. And you want your banana you want to cut it pretty, so I'm going to be cutting it on the bias like I cut most things, which is basically means like at an angle. That little end piece that goes for the chef over here, so I'm going to be eating that. Delicious. One nice little pieces like that. And the other end piece goes for the same man. So that's super delicious. The man is super sweet. I'm going to be dropping our French toast on our next scene, and this dish is going to come together super quick. So I'll see you guys in another second. Alrighty everyone, so here we have our beautifully dipped in the custard French toast. Here I have a stick of butter, and I'm going to be putting some of that on here. Okay, our griddle is a little bit hot. You want to put some butter on there, it'll add a little bit of richness like butter always does, and you want to put your French toast down. Okay guys, so as you guys saw in the last clip, I flipped my French toast. As you guys can see, it's beautifully golden brown, and I know that's going to be super delicious. It's going to be custardy on the inside, and if you guys were to smell this, it smells like I'm cooking like a flan or something with egg and butter and sugar, and it's going to be delicious, and I'm super excited to get a nice delicious bite out of it. So we're going to move our French toast over to our cutting board right over here. Just like that. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, and I'm going to plate it up really pretty. So, because like I said before, we always eat with our eyes first. If the food looks pretty, and it is pretty, then it's most likely going to be delicious. Because sometimes people plate the prettiest food in the world, but it's not the best taste. Here, I focus on simplicity. And that's why something like this is going to be super delicious. You make it right, you're gonna have an awesome breakfast. Your kids are gonna love you. Your brother, sister, everybody's gonna love you for making this French toast. And I really hope you guys try this. So let's go ahead and take our French toast, which is crunchy on the outside, and I can feel that it's nice and supple on the inside. Put that there. Got these on an angle as well. There's that. We're gonna take our beautiful bananas and put those on the side, just like that. Then we're gonna take our Dalgona coffee mix, which is fluffy. It's almost like candy. I don't know how to explain it. We're gonna put that right down the middle. And I tasted the Dalgona by itself, and it's quite bitter, but it's sweet and really coffee. So I know it's gonna be super delicious, and it's gonna offset the rest of the sweetness on the plate. And now we're gonna take our powdered sugar, which I have right over here. And we're gonna sprinkle that lightly right over the top. Just like that, and there you go. There you guys have it. Beautiful chocolate almond brioche Dalgona banana French toast. And when we get back, I'm gonna have a beautiful bite. But first I gotta take some pictures for our social networking. Follow me on Instagram. Please like, share, and subscribe if you guys are liking this so far. Drop a like, please. The Instagram is the same as my YouTube name. It's IVANS Chicano Kitchen. And there you guys have it. Look at how beautiful that is. And I know that that's going to taste super duper delicious. So we'll be back in a moment, and I'm going to have a nice big bite and let you guys know what that tastes like. Alright everyone, so we're back at my favorite part like always, the tasting. Here I have our beautiful French toast. And I'm gonna take a bite. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything. Here's a beautiful slice of banana. Cut a little piece of that French toast off. Get a nice big amount of that whipped cream. Just whip up some of this powdered sugar. And there we have the perfect bite. Now let's take a nice big bite. Wow. I'm speechless. This is delicious. It's like having your coffee, your breakfast, and your healthy fruit all at once. This is super delicious. Super simple. I hope you guys try these at home. Please like, share. Please be sure to subscribe. Hit that red button. Once again, thank you guys. This is Ivan with IVANS Chicano Kitchen, and until next time, thank you guys for watching.